Y'all read that title, so I'm pretty sure you know what you're here for. We are finna rank all of Ben 10's aliens, but only his aliens from the original series that came out in 2005, not his aliens from Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, or Omniverse, not any of them. And when I say ranking all of his aliens, I'm not just ranking the original 10, I'm also going to be throwing in the additional aliens he gained throughout the series. Now, how am I going to rank this? I'm simply going to be going off of personal favorites while throwing in sprinkles of me thinking who's stronger than the other, who's more powerful, things of that nature. Find a gray area between favoritism and power scaling. But without further ado, coming in at the very bottom, at least for me, is Gray Matter. I know there's going to be people like, what? Gray Matter's his smartest alien, his intelligence, da-da-da. Bro, listen, that size is a hindrance. I'm sorry. Him being as small as he is, that is a nuisance, bruh. Yes, he has intelligence. Yes, he's Ben's smartest alien. Yes, he's gotten Ben out of a lot of situations, but at the end of the day, you can beat Gray Matter with a jar. We've seen it happen. Next, after Gray Matter, we have Ditto. Ditto is an alien that I really did like when he first debuted, but now I'm kinda like, nah. Don't get me wrong, I love the duplication powers because there's always going to be strength that comes with numbers, but the fact that every one of them feel pain together, that's a major setback. One of them get pinched or bitten or whatever else, everyone's going to feel it. One of them gets kicked across the room, all of them are going to feel it. One of the Ditto clones cannot get hurt without affecting the entire team. So it's like, you know what, that's a major setback, which is why he's second from last for me. Now, coming over Ditto, whoa, wait a minute, whoa, pause, no Diddy. But on top of Ditto, next place we're going to give it to Buzzshock. Now, Buzzshock is an electrical alien, and you feel me, electricity powers are cool, they can take you a long way, but I personally feel like we didn't see enough of Buzzshock to really put him anywhere higher in the ranking. Yeah, that's all I got to say about Buzzshock. We really didn't get to see a lot with him aside from, damn, yeah, forget it. Coming in at place 17, I know this finna be controversial. A lot of y'all finna be mad. I'm finna get a lot of dislikes. I know y'all finna be pissed. But Ghost Freak, I truly don't give a damn. There is nothing special about Ghost Freak in my opinion. He's a ghost. Okay. Cool. Why do so many people have him in top 5, top 3, even number 1? I don't understand. He's a ghost. What is so special about him? What is so cool about him? We don't see Ben do much with Ghost Freak at all when you really sit and think about it. He uses Ghost Freak to sneak around. That's about it. I will never understand how Ghost Freak can be in anyone's top 5, 3, or number 1. I just never will. And I know y'all finna be even more tight when y'all find out that I have Ripjaws over Ghost Freak. Yes, Ripjaws is a better, more useful, and versatile alien than Ghost Freak. I love Ripjaws, bro. And of course, Ripjaws is useless on land. Yes, there's multiple times in the series where Ben accidentally turns into Ripjaws and he's suffocating off of oxygen. Yes. But when Ripjaws is underwater, my guy goes stupid McNupid. I know y'all remember that episode at the resort when Ben and that little boy, and I think Gwen was there, maybe not, and they were in the submarine and those octopus, squid, robot aliens were attacking and Ripjaws was going crazy, biting, punching, scratching, all of that. That made me realize, bro, Ripjaws is really tough when utilized the right way, you feel me? Or when he's where he's supposed to be, underwater. Coming in at number 15, we have Snarrow. Now, Snarrow isn't higher because just like I said for Buzzshock, we didn't get a lot of time with Snarrow, but he's cool enough, you feel me? He's a mummy alien with basically like Mr. Fantastic or Elastigirl powers. He can stretch and things of that nature because of the wrappings he's made of. He can also be considered intangible because he can shift and shape his body in certain ways to avoid contact and stuff of that nature. That's really cool, but Snarrow doesn't really have the most impressive power set. And don't get it twisted, I think Snarrow is a cool alien. He just don't do that much. 14th place, we have Stinkfly. Stinkfly is an alien that I like to think about when it's like simple premise but effective. He can fly, shoot goop out of his eyes. He has that stinger on his tail, and that's about it. But at the end of the day, whenever Ben turns into Stinkfly, he does get the job done. You can't take that away from the alien. I just got done watching the episode where Vilgax first pulls up, and Ben was using Stinkfly to evade Vilgax, dodge his attacks, fly circles around him and stuff of that nature. Vilgax was not messing with Stinkfly in the air, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you dodging Vilgax, that's pretty tough. Number 13, Eye Guy. Eye Guy is an alien that I thought was so freaking tough when he first came out. I believe the first time we seen him was in the Ben 10 movie Secret of the Omnitrix, but I could be wrong. Now his design is pretty simple. It's just a humanoid alien with two big ears on his face and eyes all around. That's cool, but when yo shoot that big laser blast out the center of his chest, oh my god! And then thanks to him having multiple eyes around his body, you can't sneak up on him. You can't sneak past him. You can't do none of that because bro got eyes all around his body. And if you want, you could even use Eye Guy for a little hand-to-hand combat, you feel me? Because look at bro, he got a little muscle to him. 12th place for me, I'm going to have to give it to Wildvine. And I'm going to be real, I wasn't the biggest fan of Wildvine when he first came out. I was like, really? A plant-based alien, that's what y'all going to give us? But upon rewatching Ben 10 a couple of times and really examining the alien, Wildvine go crazy. He has control over plant life, he can drop plant-based bombs, he can root himself into the ground, he can stretch his arms and make like slingshots or stretch and swing, things of that nature. Wildvine is a cool alien is what I'm trying to say. He ain't the best, but he's cool. Now at the top of the bottom 10, we have Upchuck. Upchuck is a slept-on alien, bro, because think about it. All he has to do is eat, and he can throw a laser blast. And depending on how much he eats, the bigger the blast, the bigger the explosion, all that. But the fact that Upchuck can eat anything but actual edible things, that's kind of a downgrade. Because, like, dang, you get an alien that's built for eating, but he can't eat anything actually edible or good for that matter. He just can only eat nasty, unedible things. But nah, Upchuck cool. I rock with bro. Finally kicking off the top 10, a personal favorite of mine, Wild Mutt. Wild Mutt, bro, listen. If you don't love Wild Mutt, I don't trust you. Wild Mutt has enhanced strength, super agility, the sonar senses thing, one hell of a bite force. Wild Mutt really tough. Oh, I forgot to mention them sharp ass claws. One moment that made me realize Wild Mutt really does go crazy was when Ben transformed into him to take on Zombozo's clown freak show. Ben as Wild Mutt ran through Acid Breath. He ran through Thumbhead, whatever his name was, and the girl with the heavy braids. Wild Mutt did them in, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, shorty go stupid McNoopit. At number 9, we have Frankenstrike. Frankenstrike is such a badass alien, bro. Like, an alien based on Frankenstein? The designer snapped when they thought about that. That's tough. Just so y'all know, my camera turned off in the middle of recording, so if I fly through these next couple of selections, it's only because I'm kind of pissed that I filmed an entire video and half of it was not being recorded. But yeah, 9 goes to Frankenstrike. Cool alien. I like the electricity powers, just wish we got more with them. But coming in at number 8, we have Cannonball. Cannonball is an alien that I didn't like when he first came out, and mind you, Cannonball was Ben's first alien that he had unlocked outside of his original 10. And when I seen Cannonball, I was like, you know, I'm not really feeling big boy. He all round and ugly with spaced out teeth. I wasn't a fan of the design. But once I seen Ben use Cannonball a little more and really utilize his powers, I was like, oh yeah, Cannonball tough. The durability and defensive capabilities of this alien. Listen, bro. Ben fell from space and crash landed on Earth nearly unharmed. No damage done as Cannonball. So that's one thing. And then Cannonball is sort of kind of like an unstoppable force. Because I remember he was fighting Kevin in like this compact space. And y'all ever played them pinball games where the ball is just bouncing around off the walls and things like that? That's how Cannonball beat Kevin. And I was like, you know what? He used him to beat Kevin? That's a feat. Seventh place, I gotta give it to Blitzwolfer. Blitzwolfer is tough and one of my personal favorites and a lot of others. One thing I really love about Blitzwolfer was the fact that we seen Ben transform into him very slowly. Like usually we know Ben's transformations are damn near instantaneous unless they show us the transformation sequence. But with Blitzwolfer, it happened over time, so we slowly seen Ben gain wolf traits and things of that nature. I really did enjoy that. And Blitzwolfer is also the alien that showed us that Ben can scan other aliens' DNA, because remember, he was fighting the Yenodushi, I think it's called, or something like that, and it scratched the Omnitrix and gave Ben that alien form. But Blitzwolfer has super agility, enhanced strength, and he also has that sonar wave scream where his mouth opens up and splits 4 different ways. That goes so hard, bro. I was so obsessed with that move when I first seen it, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Blitzwolfer was his most powerful alien as a kid just off of that alone. But as you can see from this ranking, he's not. Accelerate. Accelerate is an alien that you cannot go wrong with because super speed is one of the most broken powers in all of fiction. Hold up, can we talk about his name? XLR8. That's tough. His name is supposed to be Accelerate because he has super speed, but Ben broke it down into XLR8. I love his name, gang. But Accelerate is so fast that we've seen him stop time around him. Like, time pauses because he moves so fast. We've seen Accelerate run so fast that he can create tornadoes. We've obviously seen him speed blitz villains. And in Ben 10 Omniverse, as Accelerate, Ben has to stop like a bomb from exploding or something like that, and using Accelerate, he puts in every pin code he possibly could think of, mixing and matching all the numbers and the patterns so he could stop it from happening. That's so damn cool. Like I said, having super speed is a power that somewhat automatically puts a lot of superheroes in the top 5, top 10 range because that power is just broken, so yeah. Finally getting into the top 5, and if you say this alien isn't top 5, I will never trust your rankings for anything. Upgrade. Upgrade has to be in everybody's top 5. Think about the day and age we live in, where everything is technology, everything is technologically advanced, everything is made up of wires, cords, and everything else. Upgrade's power is to take over that thing and upgrade them, make them better, turn them into weapons or whatever else Ben needs. Having Upgrade would be so clutch any time of the day because you're always going to be around cars, phones, laptops, computers. Then you could be around planes, helicopters, boats. Come on now, bro. Upgrade is really one hell of a versatile alien. The only way you won't be able to use Upgrade is if you're in like the woods or the middle of nowhere, the middle of the ocean or something like that. But yeah, for that reason alone, Upgrade is definitely top 5. Coming in at the number 4 spot, ironically, I'm going to give it to Forearms. Forearms was honestly Ben's saving grace throughout the entire series. Whenever Ben turned into Forearms, you knew he was about to whip ass. One of my favorite moments with Ben as Forearms was when he was fighting Kevin and the Omnitrix was about to time out. Ben get the wailing on Kevin. Ming, 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 really wore him out. Mind you, he did that in a matter of seconds because the Omnitrix was timing out. So that goes to show, if Ben really lock in with Forearms, you're cooked. And he ain't just do Kevin like that once. He did it again on top of the Golden State Bridge, that what it's called, that red bridge that they were fighting on in San Francisco, I think it was. Look, I'm not the smartest person, but I think that's where it was. Ben did Kevin dirty again. Put them 4 paws on him. Ming, 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 ming. Bro, Forearms really tough. Without Forearms, Ben would have been cooked a while ago, I'm gonna be honest. Having super strength, super durable skin, and 4 arms, yeah bro, Forearms is one dangerous alien, gang. I gotta give him number 4. Coming into the top 3, just making it over Forearms, is my personal favorite alien from the original series, Diamond Head. In my personal opinion, Diamond Head is Ben's most versatile aliens. He has offensive capabilities, defensive capabilities. He can fight long range, close range. Bro, you can literally turn into Diamond Head for any scenario and come out good. And not only is Diamond Head one hell of a fighter, you also got great durability feats. We've seen Diamond Head be shot with lasers, punched, thrown, all of that, and Diamond Head always gets back up. I personally feel like if Ben didn't have forearms, he would definitely have spammed Diamond Head the most, because after forearms, I think Diamond Head is his best fighter. Yeah, Diamond Head goes stupid. I had to put him in the top 3. Coming in at second place for Ben's most powerful aliens, or just my personal favorites ranking, I'm still not sure, goes to Heat Blast. Heat Blast, listen bro, Heat Blast does some stuff. Obviously, we've seen him start fires, shoot fireballs, fire blast, and all of that. Then we've also seen in the first episode that Ben can use Heat Blast to absorb fire. Another thing Heat Blast did that a lot of people don't talk about is the fire tornado thing he does. Gang, that move goes so stupid, bro. And then Ben can also use Heat Blast to not fly, but like leap great bounds. Because that episode when Vilgax first pulled up, Ben turned into Heat Blast and shot across however much land he did by just shooting fire at the ground. That was tough. And then in that same episode, he uses Heat Blast to jump out of an exploding ship and he starts surfing on fire. He was surfing on fire, bruh. And then Heat Blast gets so hot that he can melt the streets into hot tar all over again. He did it fighting Vilgax and Captain Trap for like 3 minutes at most. Even as a toddler, we've seen when Heat Blast has a temper tantrum, he can damn near go supernova and just burn, disintegrate, and destroy everything around him. As a toddler, Heat Blast evaporated an entire cave full of water that turned you into a kid again. Another thing about Heat Blast, bro, when he gets sick, he gains new powers. Remember that episode when Ben got sick? Heat Blast gained ice powers, bro. When you think about Forearms and Wild Melt, when they got sick, they had downsides. They were weakened. But with Heat Blast, he got a whole new power and skill set. What alien do you know getting sick and gaining new powers, basically upgrading off the sickness? Yeah, Heat Blast top 2. If this was a ranking of just the classic aliens, Heat Blast would be number 1. But since we're adding in the additional aliens Ben gained, we got to talk about number 1. This alien, I truly feel like is Ben's end-all, be-all. If he turns into him, there's not going to be a fight. You're cooked automatically. There's nothing you can do against him. Way Big. Way Big is without a doubt Ben's most powerful and strongest alien from the original series. Ben as Way Big is stomping any army, beating any opponent. We've seen him pick up Vilgax and chuck him across wherever he threw him. Way Big is Ben's, no pun intended, biggest trump card. Like, if he was to ever just pull out Way Big against other people he fought, bro, it would be an automatic win. It'll be an automatic wash. I don't know why he don't do it more often, because me personally, if I don't feel like fighting, I'm just going to stomp on you and keep it pushing. But yeah, Way Big, in my opinion, is Ben's strongest and most powerful alien. But let me reiterate to you guys my ranking before the video ends. I have it right here on my phone, so it's going to be quick and easy. 20, Gray Matter. 19, Ditto. 18, Buzzshock. 17, Ghost Freak. 16, Ripjaws. 15, Snarrow. 14, Stinkfly. 13, Iga. 12, Wildvine. 11, Upchuck. 10, Wildmutt. 9, Frankenstrike. 8, Cannonbolt. 7, Blitzwolfer. 6, Accelerate. 5, Upgrade. 4, Forearms. 3, Diamond Head. 2, Heat Blast. 1, Way Big. Now I'm going to try to end this video real quick before my camera turns off again. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTuber chiz. Follow me on Instagram at finding.miko. Follow me on TikTok at findingmiko. Let me know your thoughts on my ranking in the comments. Let me know your ranking in the comments. But yeah, before my camera turns off, bye. See you guys in the next video.